What is up, my allies? My name is Zacharias, and this is Thank You Universe. And thank you so much for tuning in today, because today we're going to talk about how to start living for you and not for other people. So many people are living for others, and we're trying to craft this character. We're trying to craft this image and look a certain way for other people, to the point where we're actually living our entire lives for other people. And you hear all of the cliches and tropes of people who become a doctor because their parents want them to, or they get into the same business as their family, and they do that because it pleases their family, and they're just people pleasers. But let me tell you something. The way that other people see you is completely different than the way that you see yourself. And the image you have of yourself is one way, and then the image that you try and craft for other people is another way. And the way that people look at you is completely different than both your real self and the self that you're trying to craft. So why are you spending so much time worrying about looking a certain way for other people anyways, when it's your life and you should be living your life for you? So people put a lot of value into the way that other people see them, and they even date certain people, they choose certain careers, they create relationships, and they live their entire lives a certain way for other people. And you're stressing trying to figure out what people think of you so you can do better and be better, and then maybe you'll finally feel good enough and valid and loved because other people see you the way that you want them to see you. But that's not going to make you happy. What will truly make you happy is living an authentic life for yourself. It's your life after all, so you might as well live it for you. All those other people that you're trying to get the approval of and trying to impress, they're not the ones who are going to be living that life that you've made for yourself. So you better like it because you're the one living it. And other people might not always understand why you make the decisions that you make and why you want to go start your own sustainable commune in the forest and run away from society. But if it's what makes you happy, then just do it. And I know a lot of people have fear about judgment from others because that judgment has had a lot of effect on them in their life. For example, your parents, they're your caretakers. They're the ones who support you and provide for you, or maybe it's a partner or being dependent on someone. And so you learn that you have to act a certain way for them. A lot of us learn this in childhood. We have to behave a certain way for our parents to get their love and approval and to have our needs met. But you're your own person now. Whatever way you grew up, you can move on from that. Even if you're still in that situation, you can make the choice to move on from it and choose to live for yourself and live a life that will make you happy. Because we get so afraid that we're actually paralyzed to do what we really want to do because we're afraid of the judgment of others, and we're afraid that we won't get the approval from others that we need. And so we don't live life at all. I've heard people who have decided to stop living for others come out of it maybe after, decades of their life and feel like their life hasn't even started yet because the whole time they've just been doing other things for other people and they haven't pursued the things that they really want for themselves. So realize that you'll be a lot happier when you start living life for you and do the things that you genuinely enjoy instead of living for other people. And as you live life for yourself, you start to discover what actually makes you happy and the things that you actually enjoy doing, that you could actually create a life around and, keep on doing and enjoying. And you start to learn that life is so much more fun when you're living it for you, and you don't have to do anything for anyone or even try to impress anyone because you're concerned with your own experience. And it sounds selfish, because it is selfish, and it's important to be selfish, because if you try and live your life completely selfless in kind of the way that people think is really good, but really it's not so good because you're being mean to yourself, where you're doing things for other people and doing things that you don't actually want to do, but other people want you to do. So that's better. Being selfish is better than living a life for other people, in my opinion. And it's healthy to be selfish, and it's healthy to take care of yourself and to learn to do things for you because you like doing them and not because you're trying to impress somebody else. And this will also help a lot for your motivation. Maybe you feel like you're tired of your job, your life is dragging, things aren't working out, and existence isn't so fun for you, and you feel like you have all these things that you have to do, all the have-tos. I have to go to work. I have to dress a certain way. I have to act a certain way. I have to partake in certain social activities like going to church or going to parties or events that other people want me to go to. But you don't really want to. And when you start doing things for yourself, you'll be a lot more motivated because you're doing the things that you actually enjoy. So when you wake up in the morning, it's not like, oh, I have to do all these things for other people to survive, to get their approval, and to feel validated by others. You wake up and you say, hell yeah, I have a full day of doing things that I actually enjoy doing. And even if you have some responsibilities that you need to take care of that aren't your favorite thing, there's a lot less of that going on because you are motivated to build the life that you want to live for yourself, rather than never actually pursuing a passion project and never really doing anything because you have no motivation, because to you life has just become this drudgery of have-tos and responsibilities. So you'll have a lot more motivation and a lot more energy to do the things that you love because you're not just sapping out energy for other people, Other people can't take your energy without your permission, but you give them permission when you say yes to things to other people that you don't want to do yourself. And you learn the truth, which is that you don't have to be anything for anyone. Just be whatever it is that you desire for you. This life is about your experience and just experiencing your beautiful life journey and doing the things that you are here to experience, because you are an individual and you are a special character in your own life story, and you don't need to make your life story about other people. You're the main character, so live your life the way that the main character that you would want to be would live it for yourself. And living life for you will actually help you to create more authentic connections. A lot of people live life for others because they crave connection and they think that will get them the friendships and the relationships that they really desire, but it doesn't work that way. When you're just a people pleaser, a yes man for others, and you try and create a certain image and try and get people to like you and do things for them, they like you because of the image you're creating, because of the act that you're putting on. Whereas when you're living your authentic life for you and yourself, and you still meet people that want to be your friends, those are the good friends that you want to meet. Those are the people who have similar interests in you. Those are the people who vibe with you when you are in your authentic self. And so you know that those are going to be some pretty good friends because their authentic self and your authentic self are lining up. And you enjoy the same things, and you enjoy meditation and going out into nature and astral projecting and communicating with spirit guides and talking about aliens and all sorts of crazy stuff. I mean, I am definitely projecting a little bit on there, but whatever it is that you like to do, those same people that you meet when you are pursuing your passions will be the ones that you really connect with because you're interested in the same thing. So it really does all come down to getting into your authentic self and realizing that you don't have to live a certain way to please other people. Just live your life for you. This life is an adventure, it's a game, it's exciting, it can be fun. It doesn't have to be this drudgery of have to and obligation and responsibility and living for other people. It can be whatever you want it to be. So why wouldn't you want it to be what you want it to be? Why would you not do something that you want to do because of how other people will react to it? Do what you love, and you will meet the people that you love, and you'll be more motivated and more happy, and you will love yourself more because you're treating yourself with love by doing what you love. So really take an assessment of your life. Take a step back and look at your life and say, okay, this thing, am I doing it because it's really helpful to me, or am I doing it because I want to impress other people? Am I doing this thing because I really enjoy it, or am I doing it because I think other people will like me more if I do this thing? And just look at all the things in your life, and you might find a lot of things you are doing for other people, but there are some things that you will find that you actually do that you enjoy for yourself, and you want to keep on doing them. And that's awesome. So, I hope these tips have been helpful for you all. If you like the video, go ahead and like the video, and please subscribe to our channel if you have not yet become a part of the Thank You Universe family. As always, much love to all my allies out there, and I'll be seeing all of you on the next video. Bye!